closest playoff series that ended in a sweep. Back in April 2022, the Boston Celtics faced off against the Brooklyn Nets in the first round of the NBA playoffs. On paper, this was supposed to be one of the most exciting matchups of the year. You had Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown leading a red-hot Celtics team and going up against Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, two of the most skilled scorers in the league. But going into this series, the Nets had some huge challenges that they had to face. You see, Brooklyn's entire season was chaos. Kyrie only played part-time because of vaccine rules, while James Harden got traded mid-season, and Ben Simmons didn't even touch the court, so Kevin Durant for the most part had to carry the whole team after coming back from an injury. But what happened during their playoff series against Boston was actually wild. The thing is, Game 1 came down to the final possession. Jason Tatum spun through the lane and hit a buzzer-beating layup to win by just 1 point as Boston took the 1-0 lead in the series. Then Game 2 looked as if the Nets were about to tie the series since the Celtics were down by 17 points. However, you can always count on the Nets to mess something up, and they somehow choked while the Celtics came back to win by 7. That was a tough start to the series, but even though the Nets were hopeful since they now had 2 upcoming home games, things didn't work out in their favor. What I mean is that just like the first 2 games, Game 3 came down to the final few minutes, but ultimately the Celtics pulled away in the end and they won by 6 points. The Nets tried to salvage something in Game 4, which also came down to the final few minutes, but ultimately failed as they lost to the Celtics by 4 points and got swept, while losing each game by an average of 4.5 points per game.